My dear student, hope that all of you are hale and hearty by the grace of Almighty Creator. At the very beginning of the class, I would like to welcome you and I would like to get acquainted with you. This is Mohammad Sarwar Hussain, Assistant Teacher, English, Agrani High School, Chunarugad, Hobbyganj. And today I am very much delighted to meet with you again and hope that all of you will stay with me till the end of the class. Dear student, today I am in front of you with a new topic, completing sentence, especially for the students of class 9 and 10. But completing sentence will also helpful for the students of higher secondary level. All of you know that in English second paper, question number 7 for SSC level students, completing sentence, and for the SSC students, question number 4 is completing sentence. So I think that completing sentence is very much essential to discuss with you. My dear student, before starting to the class of completing sentence, I would like to discuss something about completing sentence. Dear student, if you learn the rules of completing sentence, it will helpful for you to understand right form of verb, question number 4 for the students of class 9 and 10, and it will also helpful for you to understand connector, and of course if you want to speak something in English, if you want to write something in English, if you want to write a composition, a letter, or anything in English, completing sentence will help you to do this work. So try to understand the rules of completing sentence, and I strongly believe that it will very much helpful for you. So please, let's start our today's topic, completing sentence. And I would like to share with you, within a short period of time, that means within 20 or 25 minutes, the total rules of completing sentence is not possible to complete. So I need at least 3 classes to discuss completing sentence. And today is my first class with you on completing sentence. Let's start. Dear student, completing sentence. Rule 1. If plus present indefinite plus future indefinite tense. Let's give an example so that you can be able to understand it clearly. If you invite me, and then this blank. How can it be possible by us to complete this sentence? Dear student, Please follow the given part. Here, the sentence has started with if. Please try to understand the tense that has been given here. Present indefinite. This is present indefinite. If a sentence starts with if and the given part is present indefinite, then in order to make the sentence complete, you need to use future indefinite tense. And we know that the structure of future indefinite is subject plus shall or will plus verb. If you invite me, if I take a suitable subject, I can use I and then shall or will. If you invite me, I shall join the party. Okay. If you invite me, I shall join the party. This is future indefinite and this one is present indefinite. Okay. Let's discuss another rules. If plus past indefinite plus would or could plus verb plus present form. If I write this kind of sentence here, if you invited me and then blank, how can it be possible to make it a meaningful sentence? Please follow. If you invited me, I can take subject I and then would or could. Would. And then join the party. Okay. And our next rules, if plus past perfect plus would have or could have plus verb past participle form. I would like to give you an example. If you had invited me and then blank. If we want to make it complete, please follow this part of the sentence. You had invited me. That means it is past perfect. So, if I use subject I and then would have or could have, would have, and then use a verb. Here I have used join. It will be join the party. Dear student, please follow. What is the difference between this sentence and this one and this one? I have used here three sentences, but three sentences are near to similar. Difference is that if the first part is present indefinite, then last part will future indefinite. And if the first part is past indefinite, you need to use here after subject would or could, and then everything is okay. And if you had invited me, this is past perfect, this is past perfect, and if the part is past perfect, then you need to use here would have or could have. So I have used here would have, and we know that after have or has or had, verb will be past participle. So I have written here join the part. This is the fact. Okay, dear student, just try to understand, and if you face any difficulties to understand the structure what I have already done here, please inbox me and I will try to give you an answer as early as possible. Okay, now I would like to share with you another rules. Rule 4. Head plus verb plus past participle form, and then would have or would have plus verb, that means past participle form. Had I seen him? Had I seen him? Can you tell me how can we complete this sentence as a meaningful sentence? Had I seen him? Please use a subject I and then use would have or could have. Okay, would have. I would have. Had I seen him? I would have. And then use past participle of verb. I would have told the story. Had I seen him, I would have told the story. Or you can write, I would have told him the story. Okay, no problem. Try to think. There is a similarities between structure number or rule number 4 and 3. There is a similarities between two structures. Difference is only this structure has started with if and this structure has started with had. There is no if here, but when you will make the sentence complete, structure is near about similar of this structure. So if you will able to understand one structure, it will help you to understand another structure. Please try to understand. Dear student, you may think that, oh my God, it is not possible for me to understand the rules. But I think that it will be very easy for you to understand. Just take it easily. All of you know that grammar is the practical analysis of a language. If you don't know the rules of grammar, if you want to write something, if you want to speak something correctly, I think it will not be possible for you. So try to understand. Okay, let's start another rules. Rule 5. If and then subject, where plus would plus verb, present form. If I were a king, if I were a king, fact is that this structure has started with if and then subject and then where. If I were a king. So just think, how can it be possible by us to complete it? Okay. Please use a subject I and then would or would. Would. I would, and then please use a verb of present form. I would help, and then please make a an object. I would help the poor. Okay. If I were a king, I would help the poor. Okay. Okay. Let's start another rules. Dear student, let's discuss another rules of completing sentence. So, dash that. I would like to give you an example first before discuss the rules. He is so weak that, and then black. Dear student, please follow this incomplete sentence. Here we are looking to see that so and then an adjective and then that. This is the fact. So it is just that. If the incomplete sentence has so dash that, you should use first subject. First subject. Here subject is he. So I should use he. And then cannot or could not plus verb or present form of verb. Dear student, can you tell me which tense it is? Try to think. Thank you. It is present tense. Is. So I should use here cannot. Cannot. He is so weak that he cannot. And then please use any suitable verb here to make complete it. He is so weak that he cannot walk. Okay. Right. You can use another word. He is so weak that he cannot swim. He cannot read. He cannot sing a song. He cannot play. You can use any verb according to the meaning of this sentence. But if the part is past tense, that means if it is instead of is, if it was, then you have to use could not. And another, everything is unchanged. That means if the sentence, incomplete sentence has so that, if you want to complete it, you should follow the subject first and then use it, and you should be confirmed about the tense. If the tense is present tense, then you should use cannot, and if the tense past tense, then you should use could not. This is the fact. Dear student, I think that all of you have understood this structure. Okay. Now I would like to explain another rules. That is just so that or in order that. Let's try an example. We read book. We read book. So that, and then incomplete. Just follow here. Here, so that. Please follow it. If the incomplete sentence has so that or in order that, just use the first sentence, we, and then can, could, may, or might. If the first part indicate present tense, then you should use can. We read books so that we can, and then use a verb. We can gain knowledge. Or you can use, we can pass in the examination, we can make a good result, we can prosper in life, we can shine in life. You can use it according to your thinking. Just follow the rules. Okay, I'd like to give you another example for your better understanding. We went to the market, and then use in order that. Fact is that in order that is similar to so that. So I should use first subject, and then it is past form of go. So I should use here could. We could. We went to the market in order that we could buy books or a book or a pencil or a pen. Okay, my dear student, try to understand. Okay, let's start another example. Last, and then okay, I would like to give you an example first. He worked fast, last, and then lagged. If the incomplete sentence has last, you should use the subject first. First subject, he, and then should, and then use should. Okay, you should. We worked fast, last. We should. That means we worked rapidly. Why? Sometimes we work rapidly or slowly or fast. Why? There is a reason behind it. What may be the reason? He worked fast, last. He should miss the class or bus or train. You can use anyone that you like. Okay, let's give another example. Work fast, last. Can you imagine what is the difference between two sentences? Just think. Okay, dear student, I have written here after last you should use first subject, but reality is that this sentence has no subject. What should we do if there is no subject? First, you should use you. If there is no subject, first you should use you. When? If there is no subject at the beginning part of the incomplete sentence, you should use, and then everything will look well. You should miss the class, bus, and everything is okay. Dear student, as my time is limited, it is not possible for me to complete all the rules of completing sentence today. So I will take another 2 classes to discuss all the rules of completing sentence, and I hope that all of you will enjoy it to understand the rules of completing sentence. And please stay with us and enjoy the online classes and try to get benefit from the online class. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you.